All right. You guys, stop. Okay, we're trying to get the audio right. Okay, so can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Sound. Okay, cool. Thank you. You know what? I know what it is. That's what it was. Like I know exactly what it was. It's sorry y'all. Let me just go right here. It's because so when I on my way here, I'm listening to my headphones. I have to unplug my headphones before I plug in the mic, or else the sound wants to go through the it wants to actually go through the headphone mic that's in my gym bag over there. So let me know if it gets difficult to hear me again, but it should be good. I just like I said, I just took the Bluetooth off from the but yeah, y'all, this is what I be doing. I mean, it's no magic formula. I know I keep saying that I just be coming in the gym, putting that work in. All right. So I'm not gonna take like any long breaks between these because it's not even that heavy. Just keep it moving. Yeah, you think I get up early? Well, the gym opens at 5. I'm like seeing people like already leave, which is fine because they got here. Like some of these people get here right at 5 before the door even opens. and they just sit in the parking lot, which is fine. Ooh, that last burn, that you just got to do it. I'm not even gonna try to explain it. The last few reps, that burn really starts. But even like, even if we try to get that last rep, even when you know maybe you're not gonna get like full range, like that last one, I think it was like 16. It's like that failure point where you're like failing, but you keep trying to go. That's where that burn really hits. So, all right, I'm gonna do this 2 more times, and we'll move swiftly through. Again, like I said, I'm new to this little live stuff, so I just getting better at managing my workout time and my breaks and chatting with y'all. So just putting all that together. I'm gonna grab some water. Y'all stay here. I'm just going right over there. I'm just going right over there, right there. Go ahead. Yes, it's like a cool little, like everybody's like literally spread out. Nobody's on top of each other, which is really good about the mornings. And like I said, let me know if Thursday is like the universal rest day, because without fail, every Thursday I'd be in here and it'd be like real dry. Which, I mean, I'm still coming on Thursdays. I mean, I take my break on Friday and Saturday at this point. So just an update on like what I think I'm gonna be doing. I think I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do 7 days. I made 6 at 5 or 6. That or 6 part would just be to like do core and abs, things like that. Because I don't really see how I can fit it in. Like I know, you know how like you do, you know how you set up a program where by the end of that workout, you're like tapped. You're like, there's nothing more that I need to be doing. And that's how most of my workouts are. It's really no like, let me squeeze this in at the end. Like I'm tapped out. I need to go home and start replenishing, you know? So adding that 6th day. Or possibly just spreading everything across the 6 days and just sprinkling in the core stuff. All right, what y'all talking about? Go ahead, maybe learn my language. Something stuck in my throat. Excuse me. Morning, universal rest days are Saturday. Whoa, for the gym, are you saying for the gym? Because I think it kind of varies. It can't, what, I mean, generally speaking, I don't know. A lot of the people I see here during the week, they be here on the weekends too. Where's my mic? It's right here. You guys can still hear me, right? Can't walk like this. Yeah, whatever. What y'all talking about? Okay, let's keep it moving. I know I'll be breathing. Get my mind right. I mean, these are good. Like if you, some people, I don't know. This is this is one of the best movies for glutes. I mean, it doesn't really get any better than this. Once you master this one, it's good. That's why I keep hitting that. I know you guys are like, okay, you did that already. Like, no, seriously. Oh man. Okay. Like when I do my long form, well, I haven't in a while, but obviously, I don't show you guys the whole set. I'll show you like the good parts. I mean, why would I show you the bad? It's more, it's better to look at to see like the high points. So, you know what I mean? But, you know, whether I like it or not, you guys get to like see like the whole. It's one thing, when you're looking at all these Instagram people or YouTube, whatever, they'll show you the set. You'd be like, oh, that was a good set. You're only seeing a little bit. I think it just changes the perspective because you're seeing the whole set. You're seeing like tempo, you're seeing the breathing, you're seeing the control, you're seeing how long that's taking. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's just like when I watch others, when I see their whole set, I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. You know what I mean? Versus when you see like that little clip and then you're just like, I mean, how many reps did you actually do? Or you know what I mean? So you can't lie on this stuff. All right, that felt good. I think where's my water? I'll just do this one more time just to finish it off. What we got here? Got to grind and shine. Damn your desk. Let's go. Keep up the good work. Thanks. For the gym. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I mean, I was doing a Monday through Friday thing. I mean, just typically because that just seemed like the best way to do it. I just feel like I've never understood why Monday feels like the start of the week. Can somebody explain that to me? Like, you would think Sunday is, because if you look at the calendar, but I don't know how y'all's everybody's calendar set up. I see some calendars where it actually starts Monday and then it has Saturday and Sunday over here. Right? Do you get what I mean? But just naturally, Monday is like they say is the start of the week, but really it should be Sunday. I still have to say that I like to take my rest days back to back. I leave the gym and you don't see me again for two more days. I like that back to back rest. So that's why I've been doing Sunday through Thursday. And honestly, the Sundays it's real chill. I mean, I can keep going on and on, all the different reasons. The other thing, the gym's open The gym opens at from 8, yeah, at 8 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. So that's like another thing. Versus when I was doing Monday through Friday, I could just keep coming here at 5 a.m. Monday through Friday. But when I do it this way on Sundays, I have to adjust. I can't come at 5. I have to come 8 or later. But then that just pushes everything back because I'll come at like 11 or 10. So that's that. But yeah, I mean, I think it just varies. A lot of people that I see in here, like I was just talking to somebody just now. He was like, I basically come every day. Unless something comes up, he just be here. I won't wait too long. Just go ahead and do it. Okay, y'all. Last one. Okay. Yeah, it's just authentic to see like, let me see that whole set. Let me see what that whole set is looking like. Because people they be doing all these magic tricks online. You don't really know what they really doing. Okay, that's that. Keep it moving. See, that was straightforward. Morning. How much weight? So the bar itself is 30 on this machine. On this machine. And then we got, let's see, 90 plus 35, 125. So double that, 250, 280. That's just my lighter day on Fridays. This is the lightest day. Like I said, I do Monday. That's right. Now I'm messing myself up. I still am not used to Sunday through Thursday. It used to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now it's Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. So Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, I'll do hip thrusts. Sunday, my heaviest, very pretty heavy, And then Tuesday is usually like, it'll be like 3 plates. It'll be like more like 3 plates and then like a 25 or 35. This is just like, I just work my way up, honestly. What we got here? Yesterday, I got so behind on the comments, like, because I was working out, and then I was like, no, I'm not gonna check the comments after every set because I won't get anything done. But yeah, hey everyone, hey from Georgia. You did lower body last night. I tried 170 pounds. Whew, I'm feeling it. Okay, you did lower body. Did you do hip? Are you saying you did hip thrust, Rashida? Is that what the 170 was? Is it 295? Okay, wait. How are you counting it? Blackbeard. Honestly, like I said, I don't really get too caught up. What we got? 70. Don't have me second guessing myself. 90. What did I say? 180. Okay. 180. 250. No, you're not. No, because the bar is 30. Anyways. Okay. All right. That's cool. No, it's cool. I mean, I honestly, like, I don't know. I mean, we could be precise with it. I don't really, I just put the weight on. I know, like, I'm more so, it's quick math, it's quick gym math. You just know the place, you know, like, I don't know. Because people will come over and they'd be like, so how much weight is that? I'd be like, I don't know. I'm not about to be like, yeah, this is exactly this. I don't, they could count it. All right. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Now y'all got me second guessing myself. Because I don't really, I don't know. People just ask. But honestly, like, it's good to know how much weight somebody's lifting. But at the same time, it's like, no, no, I'm literally just talking. I'm not even trying to be funny here. I'm just saying that, like, I try not to get up in what somebody's lifting because it's how my muscles, this is how efficiently my muscles are working with this particular weight. That has nothing to do with how efficiently your muscles, you know, somebody may do the same weight and it may be light for them. And then they can do like 20 reps, 25 reps. You know what I mean? It's all relative. Whereas someone else might be able to only lift this 5 times. So, like I said before, it's always just good to pick weights where you're failing within a certain range rather than it's more if I were to pick like what's more important, the actual weight or the actual range. You could do you could do this weight for 1 rep. What is that going to do for you? You know what I mean? Or you could do this for 20 reps. What is that going to do for you? It's about, bro, this is dirty. You get what I mean? Let's see. Hold on, y'all. All right, hey, y'all. Y'all have, whoever said that had me second guessing myself. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Yeah, it's 280. It's 280. Let's just settle that once and for all. Right. Rondo or Rando. 250 plus the bar is 30, so it's 280. Let's go with that. We're gonna go with that. No, because I don't ever want to like mislead people or anything like that. Okay, so we got that covered. But again, like I said, I don't really bust out the calculator. I truly don't. Like I work in, I just literally work in like plates, and I mean that's just what it is. And it's different too. I mean, like generally speaking, if you're just doing a barbell, you're gonna know that the barbell is 45 pounds. So if you do 4 plates with a regular bar, that's 405. You know, you got 135, which is 1 plate, 2 plates, 225, 3 plates, 315, 4 plates. 4 plates is 405, and then 5 plates is 495. You know what I mean? You kind of like memorize those. So you already know. So you're just like, okay, let me put like 4 plates on there, 3 plates. People know it's like universal. But see, when you start switching it up with like Smith machine bars, it's not the same calculations. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? Actually, I would see people on like Instagram and then they'd be, oh, like for example, yeah, this is a good one. Let me show you this machine. Well, somebody's over there. Have you guys seen the Nautilus? Hold on. Let me see if I can show y'all. No, I don't want to put it on her. Anyways, I didn't know if they were going to be looking. They can see me. So, anyways, there's a Nautilus hip thrust machine. It's like right behind me, kind of. And so some girls online, they'd be like, yeah, I put 4 plates on it and that's 405. And I want to comment so bad and be like, no, it's not, because you have to know how much is how much is the calculated resistance already starting out on the machine. If you want to get people, if people want to get technical, that's kind of stuff you need to be accounting for. You know, that's the only thing I can say on that. And I think with that machine over there that I'm talking about, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's the Nautilus hip thrust. It's called a glute drive machine. And I think that one starts at 25 pounds. So that's just a little tip. They got this new pendulum squat. I don't know what that starting weight is, but it looks like a lot lighter than the one outside. The one outside like starts out over 115 or so. All right. Sorry, I'm just kind of doing my little transitioning. I'm going to be doing the reverse hyperextension right here. Lighter weight. Yeah, did somebody say range over reps? I kind of briefly saw range. Yeah, you gotta know your rep, you gotta know certain rep ranges and what that does. If somebody's just focused on hypertrophy, literally, then they're gonna do pretty much every exercise where they're failing. They're picking a weight where they're failing between 8 and 10. Some people have said 6 to 12, but I told somebody that they were like, no, that's too big of a range. You need to do 8 to 10. So I mean, I agreed with them that 8 to 10 feels like a lot more precise. But if you're trying to be strength, like powerlifting or just strength in general, you're probably going to be doing reps of less than 5. You know what I mean? Less than 5. You're going to be going that heavy where you can literally only do 4 or 5 reps. That's how you know it's heavy. Okay, y'all. What we got? Let's go 50 degrees. I think everything is where I want it to be. Yeah, so on Sunday, I did the same thing, but went heavy. I'm with the camera but hopefully you can see what I'm doing. It took me a while to get this down where I'm not coming like straight back. You see what I'm doing? You see the difference between this? That's going to hit that lower back, like coming up like this versus like more of a rounded approach. That's hitting just straight glutes right there. So I'm gonna grab like a little weight. It's just reps. This is really just reps. It's really just like the cherry on top, what I just did, just hitting this. Say that again. Reps do make the difference, especially if you lift heavy. Form makes a big difference. Yeah, form. Like I know I keep talking about all these cues and stuff. You got to know these cues, man. Especially if you're explaining like an exercise, hey, to someone. They may say, "Hey, how you do this?" And we can kind of pinpoint. Okay, make sure that hips are back, feet are this. Like those are the cues. You could do. You got to put form and cues. I think they just go hand in hand. You know what I mean? Like the cues on here, like I kind of already just showed you, like not the. I mean, that's form two. That's form two, but like I said, things that you could just instantly like little tips, like flashcards. You could just be like, okay, make sure this is rounded. Make sure the feet. See, sometimes like straight feet. Oh, you can't see my feet. Sorry. Okay, we got like this is like straight feet, but I've been putting my feet out. I saw that cue on Instagram. Look, I'm just saying, you find all types of stuff on Instagram. I need to stop. Don't get me started on it. I don't know what your guys' platform of choice is when you just get to doom scrolling or death scrolling, whatever you want to call it. But I think Instagram is, and I hate to admit it. Look, I'm just being honest. I just keep scrolling and scrolling. I can't. Sometimes I try to scroll on the YouTube Shorts feed, It's just not, it doesn't hit as hard. You know, I've tried the TikTok one. It's TikTok has, I feel like, has a little bit too many dances. I'll go to TikTok if I want to see, like, if I find a dance on Instagram, then I'm like, okay, I want to go watch that and just brain rot on. I mean, stop. If I want to watch the dance over and over, I'll go to TikTok and watch the dances. But I think I think I'm more of an Instagram person these days. It's got me in a chokehold, kind of. I gotta stop. All right, let's do one plate. No, because you know what I noticed? Everybody used to say like a couple years ago that I think this is what they were saying, that Instagram or these platforms have one algorithm, like it's one algorithm. But then when I went in my settings, it was like customize your algorithm. So I don't know if they're just playing mind games on us, because everybody used to say, oh, everybody has their own algorithm. But then some people would say, no, it's one algorithm. It's not each individual algorithm. So, but for whatever, my algorithm, let's see, what do I have on there? I don't know. I get a lot of car accidents. I don't know, because that I spend the most time watching those, and I think it just like now it thinks I want to see more of that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like that stuff is just really, it's just really crazy just to see how people are like driving on the road and then how that happened. Like I just be like, what? How did that happen? Or like, you know, those videos where it's like, it's the biker's fault. It's the biker's fault. And there's no biker. Okay, let me do my set. I'll get back to y'all. I promise I'm coming back to read any comments that came in. Yeah, that's good. Do some body weight ones. Whew. Okay. Anyways, whoops, I'm about to fall. Hey y'all, let me scroll back. Oh, thank you. WWE. Somebody always says WWE sports track. They say everything. I'm getting it all. We should just make a list. Jiu-jitsu class. Look, you guys, I don't really get outside my comfort zone. My comfort zone is right here in this gym. I mean, I'm not saying I won't. I'm just saying that I don't know anything about that stuff. I'll get in there and start looking crazy. Gym math. I'm serious. I mean, it's a joke, but but I'm serious. Like when you're moving around, this is what I think. I think when you're working out, correct me if I'm wrong. Basically, your blood flow is going to the muscles that are working. Yeah, it's going to your brain, but nobody's doing any like major calculations, major like thinking. Like you just you're moving. Okay, how many places on this? Da, 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 da. Like you're not doing all that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be honest. Look at me. Go back and watch. And I'm not ashamed to say it because I'll be telling y'all. At the end of my workout, I'd be like so zapped in the head. Like I'd be like, I can't even talk really sometimes. Like it's not like major. It's just like truly like I'm tapped. Don't ask me any questions. You know what I mean? So I don't know if there's any science behind that. I forgot about those bars are different. So you're probably right. Okay, Blackberry. I don't even know if you're still on here. You get what I mean? Yeah. So you have to, and a lot of times it's like a little sticker on the machines themselves, and you can just look. Everyone thinks they know how to work out. Well, everybody thinks they know how to work out for others. They may know how to work out for them. So they're like, oh, I know how to work out because I know how to work out for myself. But then when it comes to other people, it's like, no. All right. Yeah, that was me. Range over reps. Yeah. I mean, well, the range of reps too. You can look at it like that. So scary drivers equals crash. That doesn't mean, I repeat, don't drive if you can't. I saw this, what did I see? I saw a video last night of, I think it was the UK. Either way, it's all the same. When this person was learning how to drive and the instructor was getting so mad at them in the car, like they were like, oh my gosh, you're gonna crash. Like, and I just feel like when I see those videos, I'm like, what is wrong with people? Like, I just feel like driving, yes, okay. Driving is scary when you're first starting out. I remember when I was 15 and I was even getting in the car with my parents to learn how to drive. And I was just like, yeah, I'm scared. There's going to be that level of, but I wasn't doing some of these things that I see these people on these videos doing, where they're like literally just like swerving lanes and they're just like turning all crazy. I mean, if you sit in the car with your parents growing up, you're going to kind of pick up on certain things like naturally. Okay, you turn this way or you turn that, you slow down, then you press the brake. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, when I be seeing this stuff, I be like, how they really shouldn't be on the road. It's it's almost like riding a bike. You don't know how to ride a bike until you get on there, obviously, but it's really not that difficult to learn. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that made me think of that. I remember in high school, my friend was like, "Yeah, my dad, he be driving with his knees." I was like, "One day I want to be able to drive hands free with my knees." And look, I be doing that now too. Like, it's crazy. All right, do some body weight ones. All right. Yeah, drive. I mean, most of us know driving is like it becomes very very easy. It's just second nature. Like, but even still, I be seeing people on the road. Like, I don't know if it was 2 mornings ago. Actually, it's the same ramp I got to get on to get over here. Like, I don't know. People really genuinely think they should be going slow on the on ramp. That's where you're supposed to be speeding up. Like, you're supposed to be speeding up. Like, if you don't speed up enough, you can't get over. Like, you can't get over. The people in the lane are gonna have to slow down to let you. This is Look. We're gonna have to do a whole segment on just driving. I literally could see that they weren't gonna speed up. I went around. I literally was in the little merge thing. I went around them just so I could start speeding up because they were just going slow. And then I looked back and they were still going slow. I was like, people are crazy. Don't get me started. And y'all want to get mad at people who road rage. Like, I'm not justifying road rage. I'm just joking here. But like, you got people on the road that are like that. So why wouldn't you get upset? Like, anyways. Oh, I said I was gonna check in with y'all. What you know about pushing speed to its limits. I mean, hey, I saw something on Instagram. I'm gonna keep using it. They were like, the left lane is for crime only. You should be in the left. You should be in the left lane if you're not committing any crime. So I started driving at 12, so I can swerve around folks. Defensive driving is key. Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, I used to, I used to drive pretty aggressively. I mean, I kind of toned it down. I mean, it's really no need for that. It's really no need for that. I mean, don't get me started. I don't want to encourage anybody to do anything. Defensive driving, if I'm understanding correctly, this is what I believe defensive driving is. if you see somebody trying to get over, you're not gonna like speed up and be like, you can't get over because they got to get over anyways. And that's what that whole zipper, that zipper, whatever. I used to never really call it that, but I keep seeing people say that. I'm like, yeah, that is a zipper. When people are trying to get on, especially with traffic, you have to go one by one, let people in. You can't. You're causing more problems if you try to speed up and cut them. No, you can't get over. It's just we share the road. We share the road. That's the other thing too. Even though like I'm complaining, we literally share the road. You know what I mean? It's not your road. It's not their road. We have to like share it. And I think people just lose sight of that and think, no, 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 I got the right of way. Yeah, you do have the right of way if you want to be legal and technical with it. But at the same time, are you going to do anything to prevent an accident from happening or any of that? And that's where it takes, like I said, maybe the defensive driving or just being like, okay, it's not worth it. Just, I know they're driving crazy, but I'm gonna do the best I can do. Okay, I'm gonna do, how many did I do? Let me do it. So let me do this again. If you guys aren't doing this for your glutes, you gotta really, it's something like getting the glutes in that shortened position. You can lengthen them and you can like shorten them like this. Like this is short range, like a short squeeze thing. It just feels good. All right. That'll be that. I try to give those my best effort. So I'll move on. Talking about slow down. No, I'll go faster. Go faster. Have you been in any accidents? Have you been flipped over before in a car? Be honest. Let's talk about it. I've never flipped myself over, but I was in stories. I was driving with somebody way, way back in college, and they had us all flipped over in this SUV. I don't know. It's a story, but I'm just saying. Like, I was like, "Are you serious?" Like, we hydroplaned, and that was crazy. Like, I was like, not really. Are we still alive? But we had to like crawl out. I was fine. Don't get me wrong. This is not to say like I was all messed up or anything. Actually, I don't know if it was just this big. It was like an expedition. It really didn't have any damage. It just was flipped over. We were just like, we settled and we were just like, okay. But it wasn't all mashed up and stuff like that. It was just still like a box. And we just crawled out and I was just like, but that shock, I don't know if you guys ever been in an accident like that. You don't feel like anything that day, for me personally. But the next day, every single muscle in my body was sore because I think I tensed up. I think that's normal. Like from what I read, it's normal to tense up. But anyways, I still have to say that like I pride myself in never like flipping over my vehicle or anything. Don't be wrong. Like I've had like fender benders. One time it was snowing and like my car flipped like spun and I ended up in the little median. I know you guys are like, this is crazy. No, but I feel like people are on another level when they've actually flipped their own car. Like I'm like, okay, what were you doing? I can't say I've achieved that yet. I'm just obviously I'm joking, but no, like my track record on the road. I mean, I've gotten plenty of speeding tickets, um, or whatever. Fender benders, just I might have I pulled out. I was trying to merge. I pulled out too soon, and then they were coming, and like I scraped the side of my car. Just very minor things. I need to wipe that. But I told y'all out here in Texas for whatever reason, I've been pulled over, but they let me go. They really let me. If I was back in Virginia, I told y'all that Virginia is so like they be on it. They be hiding. You see those like memes and stuff of like state troopers hiding in the bushes and stuff. That's Virginia. That's in Virginia. They just be hiding and they be ready to get you. So, all right, y'all. But here, it's like I'd be doing whatever speed limit I want at the time. Like I really, you know how like you be like in the car and you're like, well, I don't know if you guys do this. You might like check the speed. Am I going too fast? I don't even do that anymore. I just go. So, because I mean, I hate to say it. It's like they don't really be messing with me. Maybe I just be lucking up. You just got to know when to hit your gears and a safe distance plus speed. Right. Okay. Right. And you've been driving so long, you really know how to like maneuver and stuff. You know, you swerved and flew into the wind. Wait, what? Into the wind on some. Oh my gosh. What kind of car do you have? You have like a fast car? Slow lane? Wait, slow lane? That's your name? Everybody want to make it home. Yeah. Right. At the end of the day, that's the important part, right? Look, I don't be putting anybody in jeopardy. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I think driving is fun. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, you got to get to places, get to where you need to go. But I enjoy driving. I know some people like people driving them around and stuff. Like when I get in the car, I'm like, this is nice. Like I put on my little music and I'm just going. Especially if it's a nice day, I drop all the windows, and I'm just going. Morning, see, don't beat nobody up. I'm not. I'm not. Oh, thank you so much, everyone. Gym tour. I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about that. How many of y'all in here? I don't want to leave y'all. Okay, I'll give y'all a gym tour if you promise not to leave. I gotta go to the bathroom again. I know you guys are like, why does she keep going to the bathroom? Look, it's the pre-workout and the water. Give me a sec. It's not gonna take long. I should be good. But yeah, no. I could do that. We could do that. I don't mind. I'm not in a rush. I don't have to. Just stay on here. Don't leave, y'all. Taking my mic off. So when I come back, make sure you can. I'm gonna ask you guys if you can hear me again. Let me put this right here. I'll be right back. All right. Hey y'all. Y'all left. Some of y'all left. It's all good. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? 300, the dash and disappear way to fast. Chrysler 300. Oh, okay. So this is like an older one because they still make them. Do they still make new body styles and stuff? I haven't kept up with Chrysler 300 since like, they were like way more popping before and stuff. So I don't know if they still make them. Yeah, yeah. But not even, it's just more of the liquids, the pre-workout. See, some people, which it's not TMI for me, TMI for them. They'll be like, pre-workout makes their bowels. Me, I'm just like saying this is like I was just drinking a liquid down fast, and my bladder. So thankful my father taught me. Oh, you got some tricks, Rashida? Okay, you need to teach me some tricks. Okay, the pink shorts that get me out of. If I'm wearing the shorts, yeah, look, I get pulled over and then I get out the car and I'm like, hey, officer, look at these pink shorts. And he's like, okay, sure, I'm gonna just ball up this ticket. No, I told you what it is. You could get out of plenty of tickets just being pleasant. I mean, I'd say guys and girls. Come on, like maybe girls for sure, but like I'm telling you, y'all want to get pulled over and be like, "What did I do? What did I do? Why am I being pulled over for it?" Like, you're getting a ticket. Like that's an easy one. I think if you speed, you already have to have. Sorry, you got to have the ability to be able to not really talk your way out of a ticket, but yeah. Okay, so let's take a real quick poll if you guys don't mind. I don't mind giving a little tour because you guys have asked me before. We could just walk around. I'll show you, like, or we could just keep working out and we could do that after. But the thing is, we do it after. Some people, if you guys might have to go, then you guys can go. So let me know who wants a tour and who doesn't. Okay, Blackbeard is saying tour. I get pulled over, buddy. Are you serious? See, that's when you get put in jail. That's great. I could never do. See, let's talk about that. I don't know what is it like. Explain this to me. Is it like people just get so much of an ego in their head, like the motorcycle bikers and just people with fast cars? I've just never gone to that level. I guess there's levels. Tour of the gym. It's like if they're already behind you and they're trying to pull you over, they probably might already have their tag number. Like, just think about all this. They already probably have your license plate. If they don't, they can call people ahead and say, describe your vehicle, and then we know all of this. So then they can get other officers to come find you. Like, what do you guys really think you can get away? I'm not talking about you. I'm saying, like, when I see these things, because it's more often than not gonna end up in you getting pit maneuvered, or you driving into a pole, or you driving into some people. Like, I think that's the more likely outcome than you getting away. I've never understood that. I've never tried to run. Well, first of all, I've never really had a fast car per se, so maybe that's why. So, anyways, Are we doing a gym tour or what? My neighbor did that last week. He sped away but got caught. Right. If they're gonna catch you that day, they're gonna catch you eventually. They're gonna come to your house later, like, or something. So come on, we gotta be smart here. Where am I from? I'm from Virginia. All right, let me know if you want me to do the tour or not, y'all. I'm gonna take one last poll and then I'm gonna keep it moving. Sirens don't phase you because cops got slower and vulnerable vehicles. Oh, really? You are crazy. You live life on the edge. Tour. All right. We'll just let's let's do that. Let me see how I want to go about this. Oh, look, you can change the camera view. Look, I'm new to this. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do it like this. So I can see your comments too. Like I can see your comments and I can also show you. It won't take too long. We'll just do it like for maybe like 5 minutes. All right, let me start over here. I don't really be coming over here. So this is alpha recovery. So this is kind of like ducked away back over here. People come over here before they a lot of times like before they start the workout. They got a little desk. Nobody sits there. Okay. So then they got like these little, I don't know if this is the Hydra one or what. They got different beds for different. Maybe this is the Hydra one. So they got these little beds or whatever. Um, maybe on the way out. Hey, come on. How are you? Good. I won't go all the way over here, but yeah, this is when you first walk in. So it kind of takes a loop. You have like all the apparel and stuff in the front. You check in over there, right? This is where you would walk in from the parking lot and then you just walk over to the desk and then turn right. So look, I can't take credit. It's just yeah, it's definitely a nice gym to be at. So again, just like this, you can hear like the little what's it called music, calming, soothing music and stuff. So this is little sauna. This is the infrared one. It doesn't get as hot as the ones outside. So, anyways, this is like I think this is like the membership door. So just some leg stuff, hack squats. They got some cables. All this is cables over here. Well, cables over there. I'm just trying not to get too much in people's faces. Turf. So these are Smith. This is the Smith machine I was just on. So you got the Smith, another Smith machine, exact. Then these are like the squat racks. Okay, this shouldn't take too long. But anyways, they just got all this priming equipment. I don't know if I want to take you guys upstairs or not. So then they got like these little deadlift areas or whatever or platforms. There's the upstairs. It's just like cardio. You can get there by going up these stairs. What'd you say? Let me read these. You're gonna get caught regardless, but it's worth it to go home in the end. Speed can get paid off. What? I don't know if you're serious or you being funny. No, it's crazy. Okay, this is the studio. People just be coming in here if they want to like be chill and stuff. Like I know this one girl, all she does is work out in here. And they got dumbbells. People just come in here and take pictures. I would just go in there and take pictures sometimes. All right. This gym's so big. This is probably gonna take a while, but I'm gonna go fast. And if you guys want to do another one another time, we can do that. This is a mall. Hey, oh, it's not a mall. This is a gym. Okay, so areas is not be here. It used to be gym one, which I just showed you, gym two, and gym three. Gym two is down here. I'll show you. You see two, gym two. But they always added on stuff. Like when I first came here, all this was empty. There was nothing over here. There was nothing over here. They built all this out since I've been here in like the past 2 years. Anyways, swim machines, you know, that stuff. Okay, these are those little pods I was telling. These are saunas right here. These two little saunas. These get hot. All right, so just to show you like from like a bigger view, the basketball court, and you hear the music from gym two. Let me people people gonna be looking at me like, what are you doing? Okay, here's the. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's the other side. So I just showed you this side.